In the silent corridors of Northwood High, where the echoes of laughter and learning usually filled the air, a different kind of story was unfolding, one written in whispers and fearful glances. Liam, a student more comfortable with the company of books than people, found himself the unwilling protagonist in a daily drama. His antagonist was Jake, a boy who wore his confidence like a shield and used his words like weapons. Each morning, Jake's taunts would find Liam by his locker, a relentless barrage of insults that chipped away at his quiet demeanor, leaving him feeling smaller with every passing day. The hallway, once just a path between classes, had become a gauntlet of anxiety. The bullying, once confined to brief, sharp encounters, began to bleed into every aspect of Liam's life. What started as verbal jabs escalated into shoves in the crowded lunch line and the accidental spilling of drinks on his homework. His grades, once a source of pride, started to slip as his focus was fractured by constant dread. He began to avoid the library, his former sanctuary, and ate his lunch alone in an empty classroom. The silence a hollow comfort. The vibrant world of high school had faded to a monochrome existence, and the isolation was becoming a heavier burden than the bullying itself. Liam was disappearing, not just from the social scene, but from himself. From across the chemistry lab, Sarah had been watching. She saw the flicker of fear in Liam's eyes when Jake approached and the forced invisibility he adopted to navigate the school day. While others looked away, pretending not to notice, a quiet resolve began to form within her. She knew that confronting Jake directly would only make her another target. Instead, she chose a different path. Armed with her smartphone, she began to discreetly document the harassment. A short video clip of Jake knocking books from Liam's hands. A quick photo of a cruel note left on his desk. Each piece of evidence was a silent promise that this injustice would not go unanswered. She was building a case not for revenge, but for restoration. With a folder of digital evidence and a heart pounding with nervous determination, Sarah made her move. She didn't seek a dramatic public showdown. Instead, she scheduled a meeting with the school counselor, presenting the carefully collected proof of Jake's relentless campaign against Liam. The evidence was undeniable and painted a clear picture of systematic bullying. The counselor, in turn, brought the matter to the principal. Jake was called into the office, his usual swagger dissolving under the weight of the indisputable facts. The confrontation wasn't loud or violent, but its impact was seismic, revealing the truth that had been hidden in plain sight. The school's response was swift and decisive. Jake faced a suspension and mandatory counseling. His actions finally met with real-world consequences that forced him to confront the harm he had caused. For Liam, the change was immediate and profound. The weight on his shoulders seemed to lift, and the color slowly returned to his world. He could walk the halls without his head bowed, no longer flinching at every loud voice. He found an unexpected ally in Sarah, whose quiet courage had given him his life back. A tentative conversation in the library blossomed into a genuine friendship, built on a foundation of mutual respect and shared strength. Now Liam and Sarah often walk home from school together, their conversation easy and their laughter genuine. The path that once felt like a lonely and menacing journey is now filled with the warmth of companionship. Their story serves as a powerful reminder that silence enables torment. But a single act of courage can change everything. Because in the end, the most profound changes don't always begin with a roar, but with the quiet, unwavering conviction to stand up for what is right, transforming a narrative of fear into one of hope and friendship.